Bakit ako ganito tinatrato ng lahat? Even the people I love most. Kung pwede lang ako pumili, hindi ko pipiliin maging ganito. I don't want to live anymore. I'm sorry. It was around 2 a.m. when I heard the sound of my message tone. I rubbed my eyes and looked at the phone to see the message na galing sa best friend ko. Hindi ko alam kung ano ang nangyayari, so I called and it took a while for someone to answer. But when someone did, it was the voice of a woman I couldn't believe. Tulong! Kelly's taking a whole bunch of pills! Close na kami ni Kelly mula bata pa kami. It could be because our houses were right next to each other, so we would see each other all the time. Play together, eat together, travel together, and on top of it all, we go to the same school. Tuwing may problema, parati namin kinakausap ang isa't isa. To say that we are best friends would be an understatement. The two of us have so many things that are similar that many people often say that we're like sisters because of our likes and dislikes and personalities. Pero kung meron man kaming pagkakaiba, ang pinaka-obvious ay yung body shape ni Kelly. We may be the same height, but the most noticeable feature would be the size of Kelly's chest. I think because we've been friends since we were kids, hindi ko ito masyadong napansin. Plus, Kelly always covered herself in baggy clothing no matter whether it's casual wear or even her school uniforms. Isang araw ng PE class, we all had to wear swimsuits that the school made for us. But that meant that now everyone, no matter if it's a man or a woman, would be staring at Kelly and her large chest. As soon as we got out of the lockers, they started teasing and taunting her wherever she would go. On top of that, even the teachers were getting in on it as well. Nakita ko sa mukha niya na naging uncomfortable siya, pero dahil I don't want to point it out, I didn't ask her about it. It started one day when we went to school as we normally do and stopped by the cafeteria to grab a quick bite before school started. Hey, nice watermelons. Where are you going, gorgeous? Ito yung sinasabi ng isang grupo ng mga lalaki na kilala sa pagiging bad boys. These guys are so awful, I thought to myself. Tara, wag tayong magpa-apekto sa kanila, I said to my friend and then tried walking away from them. But before we could pass, one of the boys quickly moved in front of us to block us. Oh, ba't kayo nagmamadali? Did you not hear us calling you? I just wanted to say hello to your friend there, he said to us and then stared intently at Kelly's upper body. Umalis ka na. We just want to go to class. I grabbed her wrist and tried to rush her out of their circle. And in that moment, I couldn't believe what happened. Ah! She shrieked. Napalingon ako at nakita ang kamay ng isa sa mga lalaki na nakahawak kay Kelly at sa kanyang upper body. She was shaking and felt so spooked that she lost all color in her face. Stop grabbing my friend! I shouted at them and grabbed a bowl of noodle next to me and threw it at them to get them away. Mata ko! One of the boys cried. The scene was so disastrous. The boys all scattered and started running in different directions. Akala mo porket mami mo yung principal, magagawa mo na kahit anong gusto mo? Layuan mo ang kaibigan ko and don't ever do this again or I swear your mother will hear about this. To be honest, I had a whole lot more to say to them, but in that moment, I completely lost my temper and Kelly was actually the one between us that had her senses together. So she dragged us out before I could do anything else to them. And believe me, I would have made them regret what they did to her even more. Nung pagka-uwi namin, pinag-usapan namin ang nangyari. I wanted to go straight to the principal and let her know what's happened, so they will know that we're not to be messed with. No, it's okay. Kelly says. Huh? Talaga? I think I don't want to make a big deal out of this. Just let it go. It's embarrassing. What? Niloloko mo ba ako? This isn't something small, you know. Do you not see the gravity in their actions? You have to fight back too sometimes, you know. You're always being treated like that, but this time they really crossed the line. You can't give in to them or else one day, tama na! You don't know anything. I just despise myself. That I was born like that, the way it makes people stare all the time. Even if sometimes some women say that I should be happy with what I have and everything, but for me, it's not like that. Tinitingnan ako ng mga tao na parang they want to use me. Hindi nila maiintindihan how messed up it feels to be looked at like that, and I'm not even including all the things they say to me. Even though usually they're not actually doing anything to me but those looks, that's already bad enough. You don't understand. It's not easy for me at all to have to keep it all inside and just let it go like this. So stop telling me what to do because hindi mo talaga maiintindihan. When she was done, she stormed out of the room. Sinusubukan lang kita tulungan, I shouted back. If you're gonna be like this, don't talk to me ever again. I just want you to confront your problems and stop being so weak. Umuwi akong inis na inis at hindi ko mapigilan ang kaiisip sa mga nangyari. I felt even more heartbroken than when breaking up with a boyfriend. Since I've known her and been best friends with her, no matter what we argued about, it was never this big. So it wasn't strange at all that I felt this bad. I reflected on what I had said to her. All the nasty things I said to her, but all I wanted was to just protect her and show her she has to learn to deal with her issues. I tossed and turned in bed for a while, feeling so sad that we haven't spoken and cleared the air. But eventually, I fell asleep. Ding ding ding! May nag-message sa akin. I woke up feeling drowsy, wondering who it could be writing me at 2 a.m. My screen said, "New message from Kelly, my bestie." Bakit ako tinatrato ng ganito ng lahat ng tao? Pati yung mga taong mahal ko. If I could choose, I wouldn't choose to be like this. I don't want to live anymore. I'm sorry. I couldn't believe what I just read and didn't know what to do. When I realized what was happening, I called back immediately and it was a while before someone answered. Hello? Kelly? What's going on? Anong ibig sabihin ng message mo? Help! Kelly took a lot of medicine and she's passed out on the floor. It was Kelly's mom. Tita, please just try to remain calm. What happened? Kelly's mom explained that she kept hearing Kelly's phone ring, so she just came in to see what's going on and found Kelly on the floor. It was me that was calling her, so she quickly answered. I didn't wait another second. I hung up and ran to my parents to quickly pick her up to take her to the hospital. After it all happened, I explained everything to our parents, including what happened and showing them the message she sent me. Pero nung na-discover ko ang deepest, darkest secret niya, it made me sick to my stomach. It was about the first sentence she had put in the message she sent me. Bakit ako tinatrato ng ganito ng lahat? Pati yung mga taong mahal ko. But I didn't know that the person she meant in the sentence was her father. When she was just a child, her father did things and she had to keep it a secret for so long because she didn't want her mother to hear about it and cause a commotion. Nung nalaman niya ito, her mother's heart broke into a million pieces. As for me, the person who accused her of being weak and not dealing with her issues, I realized that she had been dealing with them all along and all alone. It must have been so tough for her. I just felt awful. Now that the worst has happened, we had to involve the authorities. Nung nalaman niya, tinawag ng mommy ni Kelly ang pulis at inaresto yung dad niya kaagad. Her mom was so upset that her father would dare do something like this to his own daughter. His excuse was that he was drunk. Drunk? Anong klaseng excuse yun? He teared up with fear of being thrown in jail. But what he's gonna face will be much more severe than he can even imagine. He will always be the one who did this to his own daughter, and no one will let him get away with it. He will never see his family again, and what's most important is that he will never hear the word father again. Once everything calmed down, Kelly got out of the hospital and went to see doctors regularly. It will probably be a while before she's better. Kelly and her mom are planning to move overseas to start a new life and forget everything that happened in the past. Bago siya umalis, nakapag-usap pa kami. We both apologized to each other, but she also told me that she agreed with me. Sabi niya, what I said was actually right. We do have to protect ourselves because we are the most likely targets, whether it's from demeaning stares or grabbing. No matter what gender you are or how your body looks, no one should ever be treated that way. Nangako si Kelly to love herself more, and she thanked me and our friendship that helped her to get better. Ang kwentong ito ay isang lesson to remind you that if you have ever encountered a situation like this, please tell an adult. To carry this all alone is not the solution, and issues like this are not something you can fix all on your own. Huwag niyong sisihin ang sarili niyo no matter how you were born or what you look like, because the problem is never you. It's been a couple of years that this has happened. Naaalala ko siya na parang kahapon lang. Kung may magic lang ako, I would wish that my friend would be the last person ever to go through something like this. But even if I don't have magic powers, at least what I have in my hands is the power to help people get justice and securely start their lives again.